Hello and welcome to Tiger Bites. I'm Jay, and joining me is a very special guest all the way from Phuket. He's standing, he's on the move, he's Tim Newton.
Good morning, everybody. And Tiger Bites as we get to answer and respond to your comments on some of our platforms. Which platforms are those, Jay?
Excellent question, Tim. Those platforms are our shows on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, as well as the Tiger Talk forum on the website. Right, let's just get straight into it. However, before we start, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Coffee Culture for providing us with these beautiful mugs, as well as coffee every morning. You can find your blend of coffee, whether it's organic, whether it's green tea, whether it's Arabica, Robusta, a mix. And you can also test out these taster packs. Here we go. Tasting. Sorry, not tester, tasting. I've been corrected multiple times. You can have these small packs where you can taste the coffee before you actually invest and buy the bigger packs. So they come in these neat boxes with different flavors. I've got Doi Saket, never even heard of that. Espresso blend. So it's great. You get to try new coffee blends. That's at coffeeculture.asia. Click the link in the description below for a 10% discount. All right, let's get on with the show. My first comment here is from Trevor Jones, who says, "What has happened to lumberjacks? In years gone by, they were famous for hard-wearing brush cotton long-sleeve checkered shirts for comfort, warmth, and protection, and now they're being compared to Jay and Tim's multicolored, silky, satin, short-sleeved Songkran shirts decorated with marijuana leaves. If Jay and Tim can't even make this fashion statement work, what chance do genuine, rugged lumberjacks have? How dare he? We are genuine, rugged, lumberjack-looking men, aren't we, Tim?"
Well, apparently you are, Jay. I'm not going to enter into that one. I'll march quickly, before we embarrass ourselves, to Tom H., who says, "I'm not having any luck finding a COVID insurance policy that covers $50,000 in expenses. AXA, Thailand, Allianz, and others I checked online who offer a minimum coverage of $100,000, etc., etc." The thing is, a lot of the insurance policies will probably be updated from today, and you can also check at the Thaiger.com. Click up on those insurance clicky thingies on the top, and you can find an insurance policy there which will cover you for $50,000. So just imagine the last week, all the insurance companies running around, oh my goodness, they've changed everything. So you'll probably find if you contact them today, Tom, things would have changed. Jay.
All right, thank you, Tim. My next comment here is from Goyo Y, who says, "Okay, so no Lisa, but what if Tim and Jay host a New Year's Eve show? Tim could count down to the new year, maybe even putting Anderson Cooper to shame. Goya, you and me both. Now, I have suggested this idea, and it's up to you. It's up to you all. If we hit 100,000 subscribers, we can make Tim do anything. A New Year's special show." Now, he says he goes to bed at 9 p.m. I highly doubt it. Not on New Year's. Surely not on New Year's. Tim, what do you have to say?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a new year for the past 10 years or so. I get up at 5, 6 o'clock every morning, and midnight's just not a time of the day where I need to be up. And I think my father once said to me, nothing good happens after midnight, and he's probably right.
Okay, all right. Now my next 3 comments are all about those beautiful shirts that we were wearing last week. So why don't you go ahead and say a couple of comments, Tim?
Okay, well, we've got Darius Foo, who's contacted us saying, "Guess Thailand should be the litmus test for the rest of ASEAN if a full reopening is advisable." Yeah, it looks like Thailand has taken the lead as far as the ASEAN nations are concerned, and so a lot of eyes will be looking to see what happens with infection rates and with the flow of tourists. So we're on your side, Darius.
All right, another one from you, Tim.
Gary Tarr with 2 R's says, "Until the joke government lift the inward test and one-day stay in a hotel, numbers will be very low." As Gary says, they're calling it quarantine-free travel, but it's not quite. Yes, you can come in if you are fully vaccinated, but you'll have to spend at least one night in quarantine waiting for your test to come back, and that will be at a SHA Plus hotel or registered ASQ hotel. they'll need to be pre-booked before you arrive. So, Gary, you're probably right. Until a lot of people can come in, walk in, get a stamp on their visa and march off to their favourite location, a lot of people aren't going to be coming.
All right. My turn, and it's now time to finally address the shirts that we were wearing on Friday. For those of you who are unaware, please watch our episode Good Morning Thailand last Friday, as well as Tiger Bites. We were wearing special shirts made from, who were actually provided to us by Num, who is our editor at the Thai YouTube Thaiger channel. Right, first question from Dave, who says, are those marijuana leaves on your shirts? Emmanuele Spad, who then commented, I want the whole collection of those shirts as soon as I get to Thailand. Shut your mouth and take my money. I would seriously like some funny shirts, especially if that supports a family business. Good on you, Emmanuel. Yes, you are right. Those shirts were provided by Num's family, who have, I'm guessing, a sweatshop or a garments factory. Who knows? Maybe they're billionaires. Who knows? Why is Num even here? Anyways, yes, they are supporting a family business. We love Num. We love his shirts. So more on that very soon. And my last comment here is from Newton DelMar. Could this be a possible pseudonym for, Sir Tim Newton? He says, hi, Ted. I guess he's replying to someone on the post. He says, the leaf pattern on those shirts is not weed. Sorry to disappoint you. Cannabis leaves have jagged and stepped edges and are more of a fan shape than the ones on the boys' shirts. Thank you, Newton Delmar. We cannot confirm nor deny if those leaves on our shirts were actually marijuana, because I have no idea. That was a question I should have asked myself before I put on the shirt. However, yes, you can see more of the shirt. I think Tim is holding one of them right now.
There's another one from the same collection. Was given just as a size only. A little bit flowery even for me. But yes, you are going to be seeing more of these shirts from Norm's family. And I think very soon you'll be able to see them online and you'll be able to buy them. We're just working out how to get the sizings right. So we're working on that as we speak. I've got one here from Bill Goodrich, Jay, who says one of the largest contingent of tourists is from the US, where there is no QR code on our vaccine records. That means there's no way to verify them easily. I really doubt that the Thai government is going to be able to confirm that I've received the J&J jab I got from a pharmacy inside a grocery store in Louisiana. Look, I think there's going to be a few bumps along the way as far as the vaccine certificates and proving that you've had a vaccine. We're only going to find out as the country opens up, as we find out what works, what doesn't work. We've already read out some messages this morning with people who have jumped on to try and apply for a Thailand pass and they're already having problems. So a little bit of patience for the next day or week as things are sorted out, and hopefully, Bill, they'll be able to approve your vaccine as well. Jay.
Right. Got a comment here from Nitban. As many of you love catching our mistakes, Nitban has caught me in one of my mistakes, he says, what is an exclamation mark, Jay? I think I was trying to say that exclamation mark, which is the line with a dot in when somebody is shouting or when there's a sudden movement. So thank you, Nitban, you grammar man, for fixing my mistake. Yes, it is not explanation, it's exclamation. Tim.
We could do an entire show on people collecting Jay's grammatical errors, but maybe that's another show coming up soon. Surprised Pikachu face said, stop spreading fear and FUD and get a life, you losers. My question, Jay, and I genuinely don't know, is what is FUD? Do you know?
I have no idea. FUD, FUD. It sounds like fudge. I guess it's a good thing.
Hang on, I'm going to check FUD on Google. Oh God, what's it going to say? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There we go. All we needed to do was check. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So thank you very much to Mr. Pikachu.
I like fudge a lot better. last comment here from Boda Zephyr, who says, how did the dodgy glove seller think that no one would notice that the gloves were used? That guy was even more optimistic than the TAT, where when they announced Lisa was coming to perform. That's correct, Boda Zephyr. A lot of questions regarding the gloves, the reused glove selling. That man has finally been caught. He got in a lot of trouble, but yes, unfortunately, as you know, Lisa will not be coming for the New Year's celebration, which has caused me personal emotional harm as well as a little bit of money.
Like 500 baht, very soon to become another 500 baht when we find that Andrea Bocelli isn't coming to Phuket either. This would not be a concern for Marshall Leo, who is never coming back to Thailand, I don't think. He says Central Group is kinda its own Thai dictatorship among the larger dictatorship. They could easily issue currency and institute forced spending, biometrics upon entry, and world human profiling. Just a little word, Marshall. They're actually just a little retail store. They're not Spectre out of James Bond. But you just keep on taking your medication and everything will be okay, Marshall.
Marshall Leo, a special, special man. Right. Well, I'm done with all my comments. Do you have any left, Tim?
Brian wheway, I don't know how to say that. I'm flying into Bangkok on December the 1st. Do I need to get a hotel that's quarantining and COVID testing? Or can I stay at any hotel? You do. When can I find, question 2, where can I find a secure quarantine, TEEN hotel? Well, yes, you will need a quarantine hotel, certainly for the next month or so, as you wait for your negative PCR test, hopefully. Where can I find a secure quarantine hotel? Guess what? Do what we would do and go onto Google. If you go to any of the OTAs, bookings.com, hotels.com, Agoda, they also have a lot of SHA Plus registered hotels, and there's even a box that you click for SHA Plus hotels, so that's where you can find them, Brian. Another one here from My Own Simple Lifestyle, who says, certainly a lot of time wasting, form filling, and great expense to get into Thailand. I believe even the dirty old men and other sex tourists will not be prepared to pay for all these extras. Why does not Thailand copy other countries' proven ways like the UK? I had a quick look this morning, Mr. My Own Simple Lifestyle, and the UK had 38,000 infections yesterday. So not exactly sure whether we want to be doing what the UK is doing, but certainly some countries are having more success on keeping their borders open than Thailand may or may not. We don't know yet. Well, I've got.
All right. A day of comments, a day of questions, and another day gone by. That was Tiger Bites on the Monday. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you do have any feedback or any comments, please leave them in the comment section below, like you can do on all our YouTube shows on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and the Tiger Talk forum on our website. That's it from me from here at the Bangkok studio. Thank you, Tim, for joining us.
Yeah, just a very quick one here from Hok Yao I just found. My Thai taxi driver said the meter was broken. I ended up paying twice the fare. I just want to tell people around the world, if you're coming to Thailand, the meter, especially in Phuket, is always broken. So don't expect anything different. And thank you for having me in your lounge room all the way from Phuket and my lounge room. See you later.
All right. Thank you, Tim. And thank you to the viewers for joining us today. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.